Last week on Fox Pro Furtakers, Big Al set a Furtaker record on the rolling prairie of Alberta. In 2 days, he and John Bear dropped 10 coyotes.
Triples don't happen very much in life.
Every predator hunter should do something like this at least once in their life.
Today, the boys finished the last leg of their hunt. 2 days with Corey Jarvis in the most coyote-rich country in North America. They look to hit another level.
Triple, man, another triple.
Today's a new day. We're in southern Alberta. Got Corey Jarvis, Three Rivers Adventures, and I got my good buddy John Bear. We're here in southern Alberta. We're gonna see how many coyotes we can put on film for you today. So come with us, buckle up, stay tuned. Furtakers here in southern Alberta. We're gonna hike over this hill and call a coyote.
We're back in southern Alberta, and we called more coyotes in the last 2 days than we had on any other show, and we still got 2 days to go.
That's where I hope they come from.
Our first morning here with Corey had a great game plan laid out for us. He was going to get us into the area, drop us off, and then just drive away and let us come back and pick us up.
We can see forever, and I just know that if the sound will get out, they'll come. We turned on my old patent, the male howl, female yodel, went into some gray fox pup distress.
Coyote down by this reservoir. I'm gonna go to pup screams. Coyote. There's coyote coming right over the top. Try and get behind this hill. Boom, baby. That just happened. Good shot, brother.
First stand, we get a 1 out of 2, and we're off and running.
I create a scenario on every stand. I try to sound like a couple coyotes in an area.
In combination with a diaphragm call, I do male coyote howls, female yodel howl. These are both non-aggressive howls. By projecting out there's a coyote, non-aggressive, it lets the other coyotes in the area know, hey, who is that? Who's over there? And a lot of times coyotes go, I'm over here, or I could love you. Then go to a distress call and let it eat for about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes.
Then go into a coyote pup scream, coyote pup distress 3. If there is a pair in the area, they can't take it, can they?
They have to come in and see what's going on, see who's invading their territory.
Create a scenario. Paint a picture for these coyotes to believe that there is another coyote in their area. They're so territorial, they're so protected, and they gotta eat.
That just happened. Furtakers in southern Alberta, first stand. We're on the board. Stay with us, buckle up. Keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times. We're gonna keep calling.
We moved up the valley about a mile. wasn't very long into the stand that a coyote pops up right in front of me. Coyote right here. I'm gonna take it right there. That coyote just popped up out of nowhere. There's nothing you can do. The coyote pops up, sees us. It took 3 steps maybe closer. And then I was like, well, guys, I'm just gonna shoot this coyote. And our goal is to get them as close as they can, but 177 yards with that combination gun, ammo. We had coyote number 2 for the day, and the wind's starting to pick up a little. And we got that dreaded, oh no, guys. Hopefully it holds. Welcome back to southern Alberta. This place is loaded with coyotes.
You could say we're in the coyote capital of the world because the last couple days have just been crazy.
And I look out across this wheat field and I see a coyote coming about as far away as you can see a coyote come.
Man, it is coming on a string.
Hey, coyote! Hey! Hey, coyote! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Take him.
Boy, he came all the way. Did you get him coming across that field?
The wind was really picking up at that point. I was amazed that it could hear that sound that far, but that CS-24 really reeled that thing in.
I had to talk to him. Hey, coyote. Hey, George. Hey, I don't know. What do you call a coyote?
Pretty, man.
Yeah, no holes, no.
Not shot up at all.
Look at that. I diaphragm howled. I male howled, female howled, and then went right to coyote pup screams. And I really like coyote pup screams in the wind because it's piercing. I really think that sound is reaching out there, and obviously it did. She heard it. She came the whole way. The bane of a coyote hunter's existence is the wind. So you either stay home and watch Oprah, or you buck up, get out in the wind, and call them in.
Well, we just seen the CS-24 bring one for a mile in the wind, and so we're thinking, well, let's keep grinding, keep grinding. Big Al sets me up with the camera, and then he walks maybe 50 yards, which is, in the wind, it's hard to communicate that far away.
They're coming right out of the bottom here. There's 3 of them. You on them?
I'm just settling into the trigger thinking, oh man, this is it. I'm gonna anchor this coyote. And from about 50 yards off to my left, boom. The coulee giveth and the coulee taketh away, and they got back into the coulee and were safe. That's all right, man. It happens.
You know, sometimes you miss triples. Sometimes you miss. I'm over it. I was kind of hard to live with for the next 2 hours, but other than that, it was all good.
And the wind kicked up. And I mean, it blew. It was blowing our hats off, blowing our cameras over.
That's the only thing this damn wind's good for is flying damn kites. So, we get back to camp. At sunset, John Bear goes, "We can make a stand, dude. Right here." I mean, right here. We're talking right here.
We literally walk maybe 300-400 yards from where we're sleeping right here. Al hits the howler, and this whole river bottom just explodes.
Listen to all those.
Can you see them? They've got to be down in the river and on that other hill. I can't see them.
I look at the boys, take a big deep breath and say, "Coyote Pup Distress 3, here we go." Here they come. 3, 4, 5. Holy cow. Here they come. Booyah! Way to go, John Bear.
Dude, I stopped counting at 5 and just locked in on the first one. I figured that'd be the one to bust us.
We had 8 of them come in. We did get the big daddy out of the bunch.
Big man. Boom, baby. Nice job.
Let's go have some supper, man.
Let's do it. Oh, give us a good forecast tomorrow, boys. We're in good shape.
Fox Pro Fur Tactics, presented by Mossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession.
One of the questions we get asked a lot is, how does hunting in the east differ from hunting in the west? The first thing is going to be coyote population. Here in the east, we simply don't have the coyote population that they do in the west. You know, you can go into an area out west and that coyote's territory may be only, you know, a quarter of a mile or less. Whereas here in the East Coast, you know, you could take a look at a coyote's territory, could be 5 miles or more. So you come here to the east and you look at the terrain. We've got a lot of mountainous areas, a lot of ridges, a lot of creeks, a lot of water supplies, making it harder to find exactly where that coyote may be. So to be able to find that coyote exactly where he's going to be in that territory, in the time that you've got to make your stand, it's going to be a lot more difficult. What I like to do when hunting in the east is I don't just go out and I just don't focus on coyotes. We like to focus on coyotes and fox. We could call fox in a lot of these territories and know that the coyotes are going to come into the exact same sounds that we're using for fox. So we like to focus on the fox and, you know, be ready to take that coyote if he comes into the stand too.
We're in Alberta and we're covered with coyotes. Yesterday was awesome, a little windy, but still good. But today, no wind. It's gonna be epic.
Strap up, hang on. Furtakers here in southern Alberta. 4th morning, it's our last morning. We got deer running everywhere. We've seen coyotes running everywhere. It's mayhem. Cats and dogs are falling from the sky. We're gonna go call coyotes right here.
Corey takes us to a place where he said just 5 days ago, they saw 9 coyotes in one field. As we're walking, the coyote runs out. As we're setting up, another coyote comes out.
I mean, we're flushing coyotes before we can even get set up. I've never seen a place like this.
Start calling, they start barking.
They see us, they're not really having it because the first one kind of gave them the warning bark.
Hey, there's a coyote coming here.
All of a sudden, from way up on the ridge, we see this coyote that's just mousing around the cows, just kind of playing. All of a sudden, he throws his head up and in he comes.
Get on him, John.
Yes. John Bear levels him with that Ruger. I was jacked. Alberta Furds and finest. We're here with Corey Jarvis, Three Rivers Adventures. It's our fourth morning, dog number 15 down. This is how we roll. Right here, Furtakers in Alberta. We're rolling. I can tell it's just gonna be one of those magic days. We're in southern Alberta with Corey Jarvis, Three Rivers Adventures, and this is some of the best coyote habitat I've ever been in.
Seen a lot of great whitetails, a lot of great mule deer, but the number of coyotes that they have here is just astounding. I mean, just incredible how many coyotes we're seeing.
This has been 3 days of coyote craziness happening right here in Alberta. We know our time's limited.
We know this is our last morning of hunting. The weather's perfect. We know that, you know, the conditions are right and it's up to us to produce.
As we're setting down, getting into sticks, I look across the valley and I go, guys, here's a coyote coming.
Hey guys, there's a coyote over there coming down that trail.
This coyote's coming off the hill from the cows. Doesn't know we're there. Instead of doing a big coyote howl, instead of getting crazy, I turned on the smallest animal I had available to me, vole squeaks.
Get him come.
Immediately go to pup distress 3, immediately have 3 other coyotes pop out. I got 2 on the left, 1 on the right.
Oh, he's flying off that hill. Dude, he's gonna come all the way, right here. Nice, bam. Nice job, John Bear. Yes, double.
We got a double. I'm about to go crazy when this big male and female start giving it to us. I mean, they are.
See what the growl's doing. Just triple again.
What is it?
Nice!
Triple, man, another triple.
Unbelievable!
When he's happy, you get the dance of love. And man, the dance of love was in fine fashion.
Wait a minute, here it is, John, try it. Ultimate.
It's been an amazing trip. It really has, and it's the coyote capital of the world.
Pretty awesome adventure.
It's unbelievable.
We ended this Alberta trip on a triple. It is the most epic filming trip I've ever been on.
Triple, man, another triple. I would hope that everybody that likes to hunt predators could have the opportunity to experience what we've experienced here in southern Alberta. I mean, it's a trip of a lifetime. We'll be talking about it for the rest of our lives.
Come do this one time. I know you'll be hooked, won't they?
Oh man,
one time. You call in a
it.
triple one time, wouldn't you be a coyote hunter for life?
You can't just do this one time.
It's
you
like,
can't just do
like the
this
chips.
one
You can't
time.
eat just one. You get a triple.
Yeah, that's right.
Furtakers, Alberta. We're out.